Hi there, I'm Felicia with Compass Land USA, your go-to resource for great deals on rural and vacant land. I'm going to share with you today a property located in southern Colorado. If you have any questions about this property, leave a comment below and I'll reply with your answer and help you out. So you can find this property on my website, compasslandusa.com, with the title 0.29 acres in Colorado City, Pueblo County, Colorado. I'll also put the URL link in the description of this video for you. So you can see pictures of the actual property here on my website. Let's click to go through. Okay, so you can see there's really great gravel road access. It's not paved, but it's still really good nonetheless. It's in a really beautiful spot, some bigger trees kicking around, big blue skies. You can see the mountain peaks off in the distance. Little house up on the hill over by the way. Okay, so a nice clearing as well, so not a lot of work for you if you wanted to put a house down in the future. So this is the county's map. You can see the outline of the property and the parcel number here. This is a 3D outline we made for you. So the elevation of this property is around 6,200 feet. You can see across the road, they've started to develop already. There's a couple structures there. The area, property use in Colorado City is a bit restricted. So these are some of your best options. You can hold the property for a long-term investment, which is something a lot of people do because the property taxes are only like $2 or $3 a year. You could also, if you wanted to, put a house down or cabin of sorts, but the town likes you to have a minimum of 1 acre to install a septic tank. City water, or you can have your water delivered. Those are two options for water. But for septic, they really like you to have 1 acre. You can have an RV while you're building on the property. Unfortunately, they don't allow camping here, but you can use your RV while you're building if you wanted to make a quick transition, a quick move. So Colorado City is a smaller town, but it's going to have all of your basic amenities. There is a Family Dollar and a Loaf and Jug. That's the gas station off on the left there. Valley Market will have all of your groceries and alcohol. There's an Ace Hardware in town. There's a bank. There's also a holiday campground, which is a really fun spot to take the kids, or if you have people from out of town visiting, it's a great spot to go as well. So this is what you can expect each year in terms of typical climate patterns. 259 sunny days, 13 inches of rain, and around 25 inches of snowfall. So Colorado City is really special because it has this body of water 1.3 miles from town, and that's Beckwith Reservoir. So you can see the blue going around the reservoir there. That's a paved path, and it goes all the way around the water. So you can make use of that paved path, take a seat on the bench, have the water, and then the mountains off in the distance. So you can see the left-hand side, that's an image of Beckwith Reservoir from our photographer who's super talented, but you can see it's a really beautiful spot. Some popular activities at Beckwith Reservoir include making use of that paved trail, non-motorized craft, so nothing with the motor on this body of water. You can have a sailboat, a rowboat, paddle boards, kayaks, canoes, that's all fine. Fishing is also really popular here. It's a great spot for locals. Get the kids out, grandkids if they're visiting. This is some of the fish you can expect to find here. We have crappie, largemouth bass, walleye, and rainbow trout. So you can see Colorado City is that kind of red balloon towards the center of the screen. And then Beckwith Reservoir is 1.3 miles past that. And then you have these really beautiful views of the Wet Mountain Range. So Greenhorn Mountain, which is the tallest peak in the Wet Mountain Range, you can see it off to the left there. That's got an elevation of 12,346 feet. Then we have North Peak and Table Mountain. So Colorado City is going to be 25.8 miles from Pueblo, and Pueblo is going to be your closest bigger city. So you can see Pueblo has a population of 110,000 people. Whereas Colorado City, it's more of a cute little charming mountain town. It's got a population of 2,100. Zooming out a little farther, so if you take I-25 north from Colorado City for 69.4 miles, you'll hit Colorado Springs. They've got a population of around 485,000 people. If you keep going north on that same I-25 for 140 miles, you will hit Denver, and the population there is 734,000 people. So Pueblo is your closest city. They've got a really cool historic river walk downtown for you to check out. There's some restaurants that overlook it. There's also the downtown district. And they're going to have all of your big box retailers there. So there's a Walmart Supercenter, a Lowe's, a Target, and the Pueblo Mall, which is going to have a variety of options for you, as well as a food court. So nearby national and state parks include Lake Pueblo State Park, that's 30.7 miles from Colorado City. And then over the Wet Mountains range, we have Great Sand Dunes National Park, which is right behind where my head is on the screen here. And that's 101 miles from Colorado City. So Lake Pueblo State Park has over 4,600 surface acres of water and 60 miles of shoreline. You can see there's some really beautiful bodies of water there. There's also almost 10,000 acres of land. Some popular activities here include motorized watercraft. So unlike Beckwith Reservoir, you can bring out a motorboat here, jet ski, you can do water skiing, all that stuff is fine. Camping is a popular activity, so is the hiking and walking trails, and fishing. Great Sand Dunes National Park is a bit of a farther drive, but it's a really unique spot. There's not a whole lot of other places in the world that are like this. So make sure you check it out if you're in the area. There's over 149,000 acres and the tallest sand dunes in North America, reaching 750 feet. And as you'll see here, one of the more popular activities is sandboarding and sledding down those sand dunes. Other activities include camping, off-roading, and stargazing. So there's no hunting allowed directly on this property, but you have easy nearby access to hundreds of thousands of acres of public lands. This property is in Colorado City, which is in Game Management Unit 84. And some of the species you can expect to find here include elk, deer, turkey, and the occasional black bear. You don't need to go as far as the state and national parks to get really great trailheads. You do have the Wet Mountains range really close to you in Colorado City, so you can see you have trails in those Wet Mountain ranges as well. The Greenhorn Trail is only 8.2 miles from Colorado City, and there's a couple other identified on this screen. You can also check out all trails. They'll have a ton of variety for you. The closest ski resort is going to be Monarch Mountain, and that's 118 miles from Colorado City. They have a variety of runs and difficulties, so something for the whole family. They also do fat biking there, cross-country skiing, and cat skiing. The listing, under the property pictures, you'll see a video. It's just a quick minute, 30 seconds, boots on the ground so you can get a sense, kind of brings things to life a touch more than the pictures do. We also have a map with the exact property location. It's interactive. You can use it, zoom in and out, use it for directions. And if we keep going, we'll see the pricing. Now, our team here works really hard to make it safe and simple for you to purchase property. We usually only have one of every property in our inventory, and we do sell them on a first come, first served basis. So you can see the discounted cash price here is $1,999. And then we have 3 owner financing plans for you to choose from, ranging from $199 a month all the way down to $99 a month. So $99 a month, and you can have your own really beautiful piece of Southern Colorado. If you are liking the looks of this property and you want to make it yours, you can use either one of these green checkout buttons on the website, and you can either click the buy now for the cash price, discounted cash price, or click get financed to submit the documentation fee and get started with owner financing. So let's click that, and we can see this is what your checkout page is going to look like. It will have the county name, the parcel number, and then the method that you're choosing to secure the property with. So in this case, it was owner financing, so we're going to see doc fee. All you have to do is punch in a bit of contact information and then use a credit or debit card of your choosing to securely check out using the complete order button. And that's it. That's all you have to do. My team does all the work for you, and we'll let you know, we'll reach out to you within 24 hours to let you know what the next steps for your new property are. Price, you'll see some important property details. So we have the address, lot number, legal, utilities. There are currently no utilities to the property. Power lines are 345 feet west. Water would be hauled or delivered. Septic, can be installed with additional acreage. Property taxes, $2 a year. So it's like a cup of coffee from McDonald's, I think, is even more expensive than that. If you have any questions about this property, you can text the keyword mountain to this number here. Or if you're on a mobile device, you can click this button and it'll initiate a text message for you. If you'd rather give us a call instead of text, please do that. We'd love to hear from you. You can reach my partner and co-owner, Andrew. It's this guy over here at 313-349-0434, and he'll be happy to answer any property questions or financing questions that you might have. While you're on the website, you can choose to leave your email in one of these gray boxes. They look like this. Okay, and that's going to get you on our VIP list. The VIPs get exclusive access to weekly land deals. So every Tuesday we send out a discount on one of the properties in our inventory, and we do not advertise those discounts anywhere else. It's only for our VIPs. The VIPs are also the very first to know when a new property comes into our inventory. So if you want to save some money on land or maybe get land before it even hits the market, come over here and leave your email in one of those boxes. If you want to learn a little bit more about us, you can check out our testimonial section to see what other people like you have had to say in their own words about their experience of buying land with Compass Land USA. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your family and friends, and it would be a huge favor to me if you subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions about this property, leave a comment below and I'll reply with your answer and help you out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.